So this is what we do when we teachers are reviewing a PSAT with students. I'm Mark Greenstein of Ivy Bound, and we can do this anywhere. I'm in our Newington classroom, but we do this at schools. So invite us if you'd like to have a teacher who can parse through question by question with inquisitive students. I have with me a PSAT from the first year it was offered of the new generation. That's October 14th, 2015. Most guidance offices should have this test if you don't. I want to do two questions. These are in the science section of the PSAT. Now, I thought there was no science section of the PSAT, say many of you. You're right. But the SAT makers concocted to try to emulate the ACT. They created a set of questions that they bury into either the grammar or the reading section. So expect a few semi-science questions. Here's two of them. I'm in section 1, the reading, and in the first passage is a graph. I'll show it to you. Figure 1. And what's remarkable is that it's unremarkable. It is a consistent set of growth. Axis vertical is the number of farmers markets. Axis horizontal is the years, 1994 to 2009. So when you see consistency, that's generally good. The questions are unlikely to be very intricate. And here is question 7. It says, which statement is best supported by this figure 1? Right answer choice. It's lines 27 through 30. Increasingly, comes the line, consumers crave personal touch in food shopping and see farmers markets as the way to restore it. How do you know this is such a good answer? The first word, circle it. Increasingly. That is a direct word showing the direction of that graph. Remember, there were no dips. We went increasingly low to high. Well supported. All right, the next question was a little bit more interesting. It was number 18, and it comes from a different figure. That's this one. You don't have to be able to read, but you can see its preferences that go from high to low in decreasing fashion. The axes happen to be consumers' ratings of the importance of various factors in deciding whether to shop at a farmer's market. Lowest, not important at all. And then on the 4 scale, very important. Different categories with different results. Top one was for top quality products. Bottom one, hormone and antibiotic-free products. So the question said, figure 2 provides support for which point made in the passage? And the right answer, B, environmental concerns are not the primary reason that consumers patronize farmers markets. It does help to know what the word patronize means. Patronize has 2 definitions that are tough, and many students haven't been exposed to either. Number 1 is to talk down to be condescending. You hope you never have a patronizing teacher. The other is to shop. So, knowing that shop is a patronized word, this very much works because we know that the primary reason that consumers shop was top quality products. End of story. We always like to discern why wrong answers are wrong. It's what I call WWW. And at Ivy Bound, we determine that to be what's wrong with. So let me hit on the wrongness of answer A. The nutritional value of food sold at farmers markets is greater than that of food at traditional markets. Well, here's the subtle distinction between A being right and wrong. The question was about surveys, the opinion of people. That graph did not evaluate the actual value of the nutrition, but consumers' perceptions. The answer choice was talking about the actual value. Big difference. Let's talk about C. C was close, but it actually reversed the order. Good value is more important to consumers than supporting local farmers. Actually, it was by 1 tier slightly less supported. And D went the total opposite way. They took the last ranking, the shortest that came close to a 3, and presumed it to be the biggest, which was close to a 4. So it goes just the opposite way. That typically happens on the PSAT and SAT for some of the wrong answers. All right, we hope this is helpful. We're happy to be in your orbit, really in your space, if you wanted to have us. I'm Mark Greenstein on behalf of all Ivy-bound instructors. Thanks for listening.